morning, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Another cold morning. Well, it's not as cold as it has been. This last few days has been sort of -4 degrees, but today, except I feel like I've been running in the cold, my body's trying to get some sort of chest and throat infection. My throat's been feeling a bit fair and feeling a tiny bit run down, so that's why I'm wearing the scarf this morning and the extra warm bean. I've got all my layers on. Got me sipping on the usual Cannonball coffee to keep me warm, and to keep the coffee warm I remember to bring my sort of thermal flask for that. And I've also got breakfast whey, and I'm going to make that in a second. I've got the usual, just obviously maple syrup to start, obviously that's going to be a topper on there, and just got the usual oats, banana, raisins, salt. I was thinking today, how can I have warm oats, and I just thought there's a kettle, so I'm going to add boiling water. Well, it's not the same as with milk, but it'll do for now. It'll keep me warm. And another update on the laptop situation. I've realised, or I've noticed that there's actually a Samsung Galaxy Book 4 coming out soon. So I'm currently doing some research and reviews on that. I might just stick with the 3 because that'll be cheap when that comes out, but we're trying to do a little bit of research for that. And today's pretty much going to be the same as Wednesday, or the previous video, in terms of the structure of my day. In work till mid-morning, home to walk Odin, and then off to the gym for a 4x session, and then tonight out for a meal for my sister-in-law's birthday. So yeah, let's stay warm and get on with the day, shall we? The coffee's already going cold, sadly. Just giving Odin his usual post-walk crumpet. Don't know why I got the cap backwards. I was just gonna try out for the session. Might have to put it back because I can't find any headbands. But one thing I wanted to show you before we hit the gym is I found a new website called The Social Cat. Yeah, The Social Cat, or app.thesocialcat.com. It's basically where content creators can go and offer their services to brands. So for example, here is my dashboard. I set it up the other day. It's going to focus. So in recent posts, averaging 2k views, 1855 impressions. Based on that, I could charge up to £70 per Instagram collaboration. Now for each one you don't have to get paid. Depends what you want to offer, or they offer you. It can be, for example, like a gift. They can send you the product for free if you produce content for them, or they can give you a referral code and they pay you on commission. And yeah, it's good. There's so many views. You sign up, put in all your details, what your interests are. For example, like there's all my interests there. If it's gonna focus, please. And then if we look down, there's a different ones. I haven't looked into all of these, but there's a beer one, a photography one. Yeah, quite a few with a brewing one. Eco Souls. So like 75 ones I could choose from, depending on how many followers you've got. Deep making. So yeah, for example, the top there, it's 2k, 11k, 9k. So that's something I'm going to try out. I've reached out to a few brands, see if we can get something sorted. That's something I would like to get into, some UGC. But for now, all wait to hear back. Let's head to the gym and get some training done. So for these new and improved Friday sessions, I'm still keeping with the pause squats. Go for a little bit different. I go for 10 sets of 3 reps with 90 seconds rest. So I'm giving myself 90 seconds to do those 3 reps. So going top every 90 seconds, if that makes sense. I've done it before with sort of the weighted movements and box squats, but I thought I'd keep the same with these pause squats just to mix it up a little bit and not have to grind out sets of 5 or 6 like I've been doing in the past, having those last few reps, like say, be grinded out really. I want it to be nice and smooth, nice and quick, and hopefully this will have some sort of strength, power, endurance carry over into my main squats and everything else. So let's get into these first sets, going for 10 sets. That'll be what, 15 minutes, so it should be nice and quick really. I just thought that this is probably one of the reasons I won't hire a coach at the minute anyway, because I like to experiment a lot with my training, and at the minute I'm really enjoying doing like my own thing and experiment with my training, learning my own body's limits. Also because my shoulder issue is still there and I'm quite limited to movements that I can do. I just feel like I'd be sort of wasting money, if that makes sense. That's the way I'm looking anyway. But anyway, these squats felt pretty quick, the legs felt pretty fresh throughout, up and around the 8th set, but even then I think my speed and power felt pretty consistent. I wasn't trying to rush too quick, but doing them at a decent pace, not dropping too quick, pausing just long enough to kill that bounce and trying to stand up as fast as I can. Because this is a very powerlifting inspired session, go for the paused speed squats if you'd like, and now we're going for the paused banded bench just to get that a bit of a different stimulus. I could use a slingshot, but I feel like it just offers too much assistance off the chest and only really makes the lack of hard burst. This is fine, sort of keeps the tension throughout. So same setup as squats, going for 10 sets of 3 every 90 seconds, but we are at 60% because my chest, shoulders and arms are still a bit fatigued from all of Tuesday's volume work, which I may rearrange about the thought about it, and I might tweak things for that slightly. But yeah, let's get into these and then on some more accessory work. Now I'd say for it to be true powerlifting program, you'd use chain for this, but I don't have access to those. But this is the next best thing. I'd say this is probably the best setup to do with bands, is loop it over the bar and then loop it under the bench and attached onto the bar. But make sure you've got a nice even tension on either side, otherwise one side gets pulled down a lot more than the other. It takes a few minutes to settle, but once it's even, it should stay like that for the whole set. Make sure it's nice and under the armpits when you go to press, otherwise too wide arms can get in the way and then it can just be a bit frustrating as you're pressing and it's rubbing against your arm. I made that mistake many years ago, but same with squats, trying to press that weight up as fast as I can, which again all felt pretty solid, not much fatigue, just what was there the other day. So we are on probably one of the worst exercises that I'm going to be training for. Oh, didn't know I was recording then, but onto what I've called the worst exercise, and that is wallballs, because I just suck at them. Any sort of endurance just kills me off. That's why today I'm adding them back in as just a 10-minute EMOM today, 10 reps, 10-minute EMOM. I'm going to try and either increase the time on the EMOM or the number of reps, maybe build up to 10 to 15 and then work up 20 minutes of 15s, something like that, just to increase that volume each week. And hopefully you hear me okay because I'm right on the speaker. But let's get into it. I did a warm-up set and it hit the ledge, come out on the rack because the big spots are taken up, and it hit me square in the face or in the chest, so that was a great start in the gym. But let's get into this 10-minute EMOM and hopefully come out unscathed. They were definitely some famous last words, because as you see here, comes down, hits the ledge and then hits me square on the chin, or just under the chin. But it just shows I haven't trained these for a while. I need to retrain that movement. But these again felt pretty solid, pretty easy. Again, 10 reps of wallballs is nothing, but after a while they do add up. It wasn't until the 6th and 7th round that my quads were starting to cramp, and they are still very sore today. Just before doing this voiceover or making this video, I just ran a 12k and the legs are very sore but pretty solid, and I'm not looking forward to building these over the next coming weeks. Hopefully ending with maybe test myself with a 30-minute EMOM of 15 every minute. We shall see. And then moving on to some accessory work. Decided to not do RDLs this week because I found they were just really irritating my hip flexor and hip, so scrapping those for now, maybe keep them out altogether for this phase. So just moving on to some lying leg curls, which absolutely ruined the hamstrings, going for 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. This is a movement I really need to work on because my hamstrings are literally non-existent. And then just moved on to some machine rows, single arm with a slight lean towards the machine, getting extra stress on the lat, and just another, again, sets of 12 to 15, nothing crazy, but a nice short and sweet session. Ready? Go on. Over. That was a bit anticlimactic. Normally when we come in the garden, Owen thinks it's playtime. He's kind of looking a bit playful, but I think he's been asleep while I've been away. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. It wasn't the best of sessions. I think just the tiredness of finishing late yesterday and starting early this morning. That just always, like I mentioned before, just tends to ruin me. Like I sort of get that tiredness behind the eyes, if that makes sense, like right behind the eyes. But are you tired as well, mister? I think Odin's tired as well. Yes, we're gonna have a little bit of light lunch, we'll finish off the Ghost hot chocolate protein. Maybe have a little chicken sandwich because we're off out to the Italians tonight. Cantanetti's, I want to say, in Crosby. If you're local, you'll know what that is. If not, I might have butchered the name, feel like I have. But yeah, I think that's going to be the session for the foreseeable on Friday. And that's the plan for today. A little bit of lunch now, then head into Crosby later on, finish editing up some videos. Kelly's coming later. And yeah, should be a nice little evening. Plan for the weekend. Don't know, go for a run. Back in work tomorrow morning. Go for a run, then chill. And I may go and get that laptop because I just want to get started with a bit more editing on the go. Because normally Saturdays I stay at Kelly's, but I like to get a video done for Sunday. And that means I have to sort of stay here and do it on the computer, whereas with the laptop I can just take it over and do it over there in the evening when we're chilling, when she's having a nap. So yeah, anyway, rambling. Gonna head inside, it's getting cold. Get some lunch, chill, maybe have a nap myself. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you're new, smash subscribe, turn notifications, all that jazz. And I'll catch you all in the next one, which will probably be back on Monday for the usual lower body strength session. And I may have booked a holiday by then, so stay tuned. Peace.